Hello and welcome to Good Morning Thailand. I'm Jay and this is Caitlin.
Hello.
The return of Caitlin as well as the return of Natty.
Hello, everyone.
And she's wearing purple today.
Yes.
No one is supporting me in my bid of these fancy Thaiger shirts, but it's okay. I shall do the team proud. Welcome to the show, ladies. How are we doing today?
Feeling great.
Feeling great. Yeah.
You seem almost surprised I care about your well-being.
Yes.
All right. Let's start off the show today by giving a quick thank you to Philip Wee and Ken P. Thank you for being Thaiger members and supporting the show. We appreciate it very much. As well as Coffee Culture, Sit and Stay Blend. You can now have coffee-infused coffee culture in your beautiful coffee mugs if you've bought them. Ground coffee. You can check that out at coffeeculture.asia. And also, please subscribe to our channel. Did you know that 50% of the viewers actually are not subscribed?
50%.
50%.
Please subscribe.
Yeah, 'cause
Subscribe for Caitlin.
You can.
Oh, yeah. For
'cause
me.
in our analytics, we can see the amount of people who watch it and who are unsubscribed, and unfortunately, that number is still at 50. So please subscribe if you're not subscribed yet. Today, we will be talking about Thai tourists are preparing for the long weekend. The government is expecting billions of baht to be spent. A tycoon has been jailed for hunting wildlife. More incentives for foreign films to come and shoot in Thailand. So Thailand promoting foreign film sets, as well as a Soapy massage parlor. If you've ever wanted to know about them or perhaps even buy one for yourself, you now have an opportunity to buy yourself a Soapy massage parlor. More on that a bit later. Let's start off with talking about Thai tourists preparing for the weekend. Now, did you guys know tomorrow is a public holiday, another public holiday?
Yay for public holidays.
But do you know what public holiday it is?
Oh, come on, Jay.
It is Constitutional Day, I
Yeah, we
believe.
knew that.
Right. Yeah, we knew.
What exactly that is, nobody knows. Google it. But it's another public holiday.
Which constitution?
I haven't.
Sorry,
Caitlin.
I had to make the joke.
Whoa,
Sorry.
whoa, Caitlin with the shots fired.
Yeah.
All right. But it's a long weekend. We seem to be having a lot of long weekends. But with the long weekends come holidays, and people seem to travel, as one would. So Thai travelers are shrugging off concerns about the COVID-19 Omicron variant. And a recent survey was done indicating that local tourists are going to generate about 5.72 billion baht in the upcoming long weekend. Now, how did they come up with this number? The world famous TAT has generated this number. Once again, we don't know how this number has been, how they found out that 5.72 billion baht will be spent, but approximately, and they've said that 1.84 million local trips will be made between December 10 and 12, so the long weekend coming up starting tomorrow. Initial thoughts? Firstly, with the long weekend does come a lot of trips. Do you guys have any plans? Do you think that 5.72 billion baht is going to be spent just in these next 3 days?
Well, if that's the case, then we should have more long weekends.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that sounds about right.
But, for me, I'm not going out of town because New Year's is coming up, and that's when I'm going to be spending the money. So I assume that a lot of other people will be doing the same.
Okay.
Yeah.
Natty, big plans for the long weekend?
I just came back from Hua Hin, so I don't think I'll be going to anywhere soon. I'll just be staying put at home like a good person should.
All right. Well, the TAT and the government are very optimistic about this coming weekend. The TAT Governor Kun Yuttasak Supasan has also said that 2 million room hotel subsidy from the government is a major contributor to the growth of the long holiday bookings. They've also gone on to list a couple of most visited destinations, which include places like Chonburi, Kanchanaburi, Chiang Mai, Nakhon Ratchasima, Khon Kaen, Ayutthaya, Rayong, and Prachuap Khiri Khan. Now, Chonburi was specifically quite interesting to me. Would people want to go to Chonburi currently? Like, if I'm in Bangkok, I wouldn't want to go to Chonburi because, let's say, for example, perhaps the most famous place being Pattaya. Is it the right time to go to Pattaya right now? Visit some bakeries, have some drinks?
Right.
But you did say earlier that you like the beaches empty. right?
Yeah.
So this is the perfect time for you to go to Pattaya.
With
It's
respect to anyone in Pattaya, coming from Phuket, I would not go to Pattaya beaches. With respect. It's just my opinion.
Yes. Okay.
I wouldn't. I would rather go to Pattaya for the experience of their nightlife. That's just what I would go to Pattaya for. They have a vibrant, wild nightlife there.
But they also have a couple of family-friendly activities, like the Ripley's Believe It or Not Museum, if that's still open. I love going there. I've been there about 3 times, and every time I go there, tons of photos.
I was excited for it about 15 years ago.
I'm still excited now.
Okay, cool. But I mean, it's just, it depends what you want to go there for. It's just not something, like, I don't have a family, I'm not married, I don't have any children, so I would go to Pattaya as a single person and enjoy the things a single person would do. And I'm going to leave it at that. Yes, and also Thai Vietjet has actually got a load factor of 80%. Their flights are 80% full, apparently.
And last week we were talking about how Nok Air is empty.
Exactly. So Thai Vietjet is doing something right. Maybe they need to get in contact with Nok Air. All right. The second topic we're going to be talking about is wildlife and how we need to preserve it, and how a tycoon has gotten himself in trouble. Natty, you've got more information on this.
Yeah, so before I jump into the story, I have to kind of allude it back to February 2018. So 4 years ago, the tycoon Premchai Kanasud, who is the president of Italian Thai Development PLC, which is a huge construction site, by the way, construction company rather, in Thailand, along with 3 defendants, were arrested at their camp in Thung Yai Naresuan Wildlife Sanctuary for hunting wildlife, which included a black panther that became a meme all over 2018, all over social media, and a pheasant, which is a turkey-like bird, I don't know, it's a little bit big, and a barking deer. So they killed these animals. And only now, today, the authorities and courts have decided now that they want to sentence the construction tycoon Kun Prem Chai to a prison term of 3 years and 2 months for hunting in Thung Yai Naresuan Wildlife Sanctuary. Even though the the Wild Animal Preservation and Protection Act was amended 2 years ago, and they excluded punishment for accepting wildlife carcasses, Premchai was acquitted on that count, but was still found guilty of possessing wildlife carcasses. And here is where the story gets a little bit strange for me. So Kun Premchai is obviously the big boss, right? But the 3 other defendants that were kind of in this mess with him are his driver, the hunter who killed those animals, and the cook.
Wait, so he didn't actually kill the animals?
Yes, but he did order for the animals to be killed.
Wow.
But I find it weird that they would actually put a sentence on the cook and the driver because they're just merely following orders.
What was the cook doing there?
So the cook was cooking the pheasant, the bird thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So he was arrested for cooking an endangered animal?
Yes.
Okay.
So from my understanding and from my research, the bird itself is not an endangered animal per se, but it was in wildlife territory, which you cannot hunt or gather. And they are kind of like decreasing in population. It hasn't been enlisted in endangered species in Thailand yet, but it's on the decline. So it wasn't nice for them to do that to begin with.
Wow.
And all I can say that was a very expensive price to pay for a dinner.
Right.
I'm shocked at how the elite go hunting. He literally went with, so if I'm an elite rich person, I go hunting with a hunter who hunts for me, and then someone who cooks it for me while someone drives me there.
Right. Like what was he doing?
Yeah.
He was alone in the forest
That
by
one.
himself.
So
want
you
that
get
one.
that one right there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Strange. It defeats the whole point of hunting, but yeah, if he is responsible for endangering wildlife, then he should be punished rightly so for breaking the law.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
All right. By the
Well,
way,
I was
sorry,
gonna say-
guys, quick update before
Yeah.
Jet Gunther's in the live chat today. He says, do they ever read the comments or are we just barking at the moon? Jet, when it comes to you, you're always barking at the moon.
my
You
God.
wolf man, you. Sorry, Caitlin.
Oh, I was going to say that this was like a really major story in Thai media, and one of the reasons is that this guy is the president of Italian Thai Development, which was the contractor for the BTS SkyTrain. So if that, gives you some background about how big and well known this guy was. And a lot of people were wondering, is he going to get away with this because he's, very, very rich? And some people think that the sentencing is too light. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But to be honest, for me, even though the sentence is light, I agree with that. I'm happy that there's some kind of form of punishment because that just sets a precedent for other future crimes in regards to wildlife to come. Like, so if you're planning on bribing police or bribing authorities, they would be like, oh, well, if that guy can't, then probably most likely I can't too. So it's a good thing. It's moving forward somehow.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, all right. We're going to take another quick break. Once we come back from the break, we're going to be talking about the important news you've all been waiting for. How can I buy a Soapy massage parlor? As well as more incentives for foreign films to shoot. So we'll be seeing a lot more foreign films coming to shoot their movies in Thailand. We'll be back right after this. Also, a quick note, we will be doing a live Q&A at the third part of our episode. So those of you who are commenting, please leave your questions for the third part of the show, and we will try to address them as many as we can. So as for now, we'll be back right after this break.
Find the coffee roast you love most. Coffee Culture delivers Thai coffee online. Whole beans or pre-ground delivered to your doorstep in Thailand. Go to coffeeculture.asia and get coffee you love delivered to your doorstep.
Hello and welcome back to Good Morning Thailand. I'm Jay and this is Caitlin.
And I'm Kate, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm Natty and I'm drinking Coffee Culture.
Very well done. That was, I did not ask them to do that, but it's the team. Teamwork makes the dream work. All right, guys, let's get on with it. I want to buy a Soapy massage parlor. As soon as I saw this news topic that was presented to me this morning, can I talk about the Soapy parlor? Caitlin said, and I said yes.
I did ask. I was like, can I talk about it?
I must know more.
Well, actually, you can't buy it because it was bought up in 24 hours after being put up for sale.
Really?
Nice.
Yes.
Wow.
Okay, so this Soapy massage parlor in Bangkok, well, I shouldn't even say parlor, it's a complex. It's a 5-story building.
Wow.
That's how big it is. And I don't know if Jason has any photos on hand, but if you want to go to the Thaiger.com, we have a story about the Soapy massage parlor with some photos. Like, even the beds are round, the round
Yes,
beds
yeah.
with a bathtub and jet in the room. Anyways, so this Soapy massage parlor or complex was put up for sale for 470 million baht. And then the listing has just gone viral. Apparently the owner just says he's getting old and he can't pass it down to his family, or he doesn't have any relatives that want to take over the business. So he put it up for sale. But he says that along with the venue, the management team is still there. It would be handed over. Same with the business license. And apparently he has a license to operate as a massage parlor and as a restaurant, although I'm not sure what kind of food they're serving. Yeah. And then he also promised that the business would draw in around 3 million to 6 million baht per month.
Oh, wow. Okay. But only 470 million. You've got that much money, don't you, Natty?
Yeah, I was planning on buying it, but I can't anymore.
Damn.
Damn it.
Damn. Oh, well. Well, I'm pretty sure. No, I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm sorry. I was caught off guard with how, there's a giant Soapy parlor for sale. It excited a lot of people. A lot of people clicked on this video just to find out how or what this news is about. And now you know.
I saw the pictures posted on the Thaiger and other websites as well, and I have to say they have to really revamp that place. It looks like a place that was being built since the 1960s and never got an upgrade.
Yeah, I was going to say, it kind of looks like a movie, kind of like a Quentin Tarantino movie or something like that.
Yeah. Jet Gunther, if you're listening, condo tours are out. Like you said, sir, we need a walkthrough of the Soapy massage parlor. We need to know the rooms and everything that's available. Everyone wants to know. Make it happen.
Wondering how someone gets into that business and starts it. I guess you can just buy one.
Well, if you like massages enough, you find more creative ways to do it, I guess.
But a
Who doesn't like a
creative
good
way what if like we reversed it? So it was a massage parlor for women, but we had males sitting inside the glass boxes, you know? It
Girl,
could be a new business.
Natty, I am waiting for that moment. Okay.
Okay,
like,
waiting.
where are these places?
Blasphemy. How dare we talk about this topic? All right, moving on to our final topic today, which will be regarding foreign film sets coming to Thailand. Nettie, you've got more information on this.
Yes, sorry, my head was still in the
It's
last
okay.
one. Okay. So last year in 2020, there were 176 foreign film shoots in Thailand.
Wow.
And that consists of movies, series, advertisements, and many, many other things. The average production cost was around 100 to 300 million baht. So you can say that the film industry is a pretty lucrative business, right? And the government knows that, so it's aiming to promote shooting and production of foreign films in Thailand and is looking to increase incentives and deregulate foreign film shoots in Thailand because the whole process is very convoluted and it's also very expensive to do a shoot in Thailand currently. Right now, a lot of parties have to be involved when a big crew is going to come in to shoot in Thailand. There's also work permit procedures that are not convenient for film shoots. There's also import tax for the equipment that they have to use to shoot in Thailand, which is pretty high. And also, there are sometimes unclear rules and regulations in different districts in Thailand of how they want each set to go about, which is not great. And also, when you compare the filming industries in Thailand and in other foreign countries, the incentives in Thailand are not great as well. We only give 15% rebate of every 50 million baht spent on a film shoot, whereas in Malaysia they give 30%, Indonesia 30%. So the authorities are still in talks. This is not finalized what will happen necessarily, what the incentives and how we can promote that, but it'll be announced in January. So hopefully we'll have more income or revenue from these foreign films as well. Because we have a beautiful destination, why not use it?
How many foreign films did you say? More than 100?
Yes, 176 foreign films in 2020.
For the viewers and myself, we're probably only aware of Russell Crowe coming earlier this year to make a movie. But yeah, they have movies from Denmark and Germany, movies that we'll never watch
I have
or
a
talk
couple
about.
Movie ideas.
Yeah?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Do tell.
Well, one would be like a Mad Max style movie, but in Thailand, like in a like apocalyptic. How do you say it?
Apocalyptic.
Yes.
Apocalyptic, okay.
Yeah, like Mad Max style with like just like juiced up motorbikes, so just that kind of style. Another one
Juiced motorbikes.
would be kind of like the pandemic, but I went to Koh Phi Phi and I swear to God, it was the creepiest place after the pandemic.
Okay.
We went to a resort that was closed down and it was just a really creepy experience, and it was like a horror movie at a Thai island that's just been like deserted after the pandemic would be really creepy.
Right.
You know?
Are you down
Yeah.
to direct that? Can I star in it? And
Yes,
Jay can
I
be
just
the
need the
bad
money,
guy.
so if anyone would like to invest in my ideas.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Make it happen. All right. Let's take a quick break. Once we come back from the break, we're going to take viewer questions. So if you do have any questions for me, for Natty, for Caitlin, please leave them in the comments section now. We'll be back right after this.
Isn't it time for you to come back to the islands? Phuket is open and it's never looked better. Choose your trip to your favourite island with 5-Star Marine. Go to 5starmarinephuket.com.
And welcome back. You're watching Good Morning Thailand. It's now the live Q&A time, so please sharpen your pencils, write down your questions for Caitlin, for Natty, for me. It's a Thursday morning here in Bangkok. Do you want to buy a Soapy? Yes, no, let us know. Here we go. Jet Gunther's in the chat, as well as Toby Price, Albert Maynard. Bite-proof industries, how many of those films are actually worth watching? Probably one or two, if I'm being completely honest. There's a lot of indie films that come to shoot the movie in Thailand, and they're not going to become popular unless they win a big film festival like Sundance or Cannes or get some recognition. Other than that, the only film that got any what's the word, publicity.
Too early.
Yeah, it's too early in the morning. Some words you've got me. Okay, the only movie that got publicity is the one with Russell Crowe.
Yes, because he's a big star.
That's right. Question for Caitlin: do you ever miss the U.S.? That's coming from Scott D.
I do. I actually haven't been back since March 2019.
Whoa.
So I do miss it. A lot's happened. The pandemic's happened. Yeah.
And you are from California?
What? No, I'm from Florida.
Ooh, that's
Originally from
Tampa Bay?
Virginia. I'm from Tampa. Yeah.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Good on ya. Super Bowl champions. All right. Natty, do you miss U.S.? Quick question.
Oh yeah, I do a lot. Even though I'm not from there originally, I lived there for a while, and I miss the lovely beaches and sun and food.
All right.
The abundance.
Wow, very nice. Let's do a quick fire question. Can each of you share your favorite island? From Peter. Favorite island, Natty?
Oh jeez. Anywhere in Krabi.
Oh yeah, Raleigh.
Oh, fair play, fair play.
Raleigh,
Yeah,
but
good
it's not
shout.
an island.
Riley
It's
Beach.
like kind of, yeah.
It's basically an island. We'll go. We need to take a boat to Riley Beach. So, okay. Caitlin?
I would say Koh Tao.
Wow. Cool.
You?
Samui.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh shoot.
I like
Samui is
Samui,
good.
yeah.
All right. Question for Caitlin. Regarding the Soapy, when you said that there was a bathtub and a jet in the room, do you think he goes there often?
I meant jets, plural.
Oh, jets, as
Like
in jets in a bathtub.
a bathtub with the jets, everything. Like
Not
it was,
Jed Gunther.
You know, like
no.
a nice big
Yeah.
bathtub.
All right, Gijo George's got a relevant question. We were talking about how Thai tourism is going to take off, and we're going to make billions during the weekend. Gijo George says, do Thai tourists have that much money to spend every weekend?
We are pretty good at saving money. Let's just put it that way. And also, we are Thai, so we love bargains. We bargain, bargain, bargain. So yes,
Probably get a lot better price than I do.
yes.
Too.
Okay. How?
I see this one. Bite-proof industry. So massage is now legal? Question mark. What about the deadly COVID? Well, massages have always been legal. If you're talking about the family-friendly ones, if you're talking about the soapy ones, they're still legal because they're operating under restaurants, under massage places, karaoke. So on paper, it's legal.
Yeah, and this is
Allegedly.
the same in the U.S. Actually,
Yes.
we do have soapy massages in Tampa, and it's
Really?
there's a loophole. Like I forget, it's.
Tampa just sounds like a place to be.
I mean, yeah, we have more strip clubs than McDonald's.
Wow.
I'm pretty
nice.
sure. Yeah.
Really?
Oh, wait, nice.
In Florida?
In Tampa.
Oh, in
okay?
Tampa. Oh, in Tampa especially. Okay,
Yeah.
here we go. Do you remember Bangkok Dangerous? It was bad, Toby Price says. Do you remember the movie Bangkok Dangerous? I believe it was with Nicolas Cage.
I was gonna say
The once proud Nicolas Cage, who did excellent movies like The Rock and then just lost his mind.
Actually, that's one of those movies I've been wanting to see because it looks really bad. But
It's
in
horrible.
Bangkok.
It is as bad as it looks.
Oh, gosh.
Yes. So thank you for that, Toby Bryce.
Rokuman says, I hope Caitlin does trailers for those movie ideas. Maybe Jason and you can help her make that come to fruition?
The movie?
Yeah, the trailer.
We'll
for
talk
her
about it.
movie.
We're going to start the financing.
So
it's
it
all
says
about the financing.
Mad Max and Bangkok traffic. Yeah, it's going to be like the apocalypse, so there won't be half the people will be dead.
Yeah. Yeah. Here we go. Ong Bak, still a great movie. That actor was bad to the bone, like the Jackie Chan of Thailand. Do you know the actor from Ong Bak? I know you might know. Do you know, Caitlin? Do you know Ong Bak, the Muay Thai movie?
Oh no.
The man
no.
jumps up and elbows the guy on the head because it's cool.
I don't think I know that one.
Oh, you must watch. Ong Bak.
Tony Jaa.
Tony Jaa, what a hero. And he does his own stunts. He is definitely the Jackie Chan of Thailand. He's very famous. Yeah. Do Thais still enjoy Chiang Mai as a holiday destination, or is it still half closed? Well, to be honest, Jet Gunther might be able to comment on that better than us because he actually lives in Chiang Mai. He's gone back to Chiang Mai. But what do you guys think?
I just went up to Chiang Mai a couple months ago, it was pretty dead, but people were still going, especially during this time of year when it's cooler out. People like to go up there.
All right.
Yeah.
Jet Gunther says, unfortunately, most movies shot in Thailand are bad. Sad but true. Apart from Hangover 2, which was very enjoyable.
We like that one.
It was just like a remake of the first part, to be honest. They just got lazy. It was like, let's just add Bangkok in it and make it interesting. But yeah. All right. Any last questions? One last question from everyone. There we go. I was yesterday at Suvarnabhumi for making a movie. I was surprised about the amount of people at the international area. Do you have actual numbers of tourists and where they come from? Franco 7. If I believe you might want to contact the TAT for the actual numbers, because only they would be able to give you a more accurate answer on that. However, Caitlin, any response? Yay or nay?
I don't know.
Nay.
I have
All right.
one comment here from Rusty Graves. Caitlin will be working in the White House press house one day. Yay!
Well, yeah, as a reporter, not as a spokesperson.
All right.
Get that clear.
What was the last Hollywood movie done in Thailand? Jijo George. It was the one with Russell Crowe that just wrapped up its production last month. I forgot the name of it because, I was just paying attention to his tweets rather than what he actually was shooting here.
Yeah, what was he shooting again?
I don't know, some movie.
film.
Yeah.
Hey, Jay, I got one for you. Metal stamping says, cute Jay. You got a compliment on your looks today.
I think it's the shirt. Thank you.
By the way, he wears the same shirt every Thursday.
Well, it's a theme. I've got a shirt for a day. It's Lumberjack Fridays. That's a special day. But it's Cartoony Thursdays.
Cartoony Thursday.
Pink Wednesdays. Tuesday, it depends. I think it's normally the white shirt.
On Wednesdays you wear pink.
Yes, it's Pink
Like
Wednesdays.
Mean Girls.
Oh, Mean Girls.
Yeah.
Is that a Mean Girls thing?
Yeah, on Wednesdays they wear pink.
Yeah. I wouldn't even know if are you joking or is
No,
that
they
a
said on Wednesdays we wear pink. That's like a line from the movie.
Wow.
He even said it the way they
Hashtag
said
Mean
it.
Girls.
And on Wednesdays I
Yeah.
wear pink.
Right, whoever hasn't watched Mean Girls, please watch Mean Girls for this weekend because why not? It's a good movie. All right, let's end it there. Shall we end it there, guys?
Yes.
Okay. Don't miss the Finding Dory shirt of Natty. Don't be shy. Finding Dory shirt.
Is it the girl who wears lavender shirts and like has eyeglasses? Wait, is that the
I have
same
no
one?
idea.
Okay, I don't
I'm
know.
not sure who they're talking about.
Dorothy?
Site TV says, question for anyone, what is the current curfew time in Bangkok? There is no curfew in
No
Bangkok.
curfew! And guess what? Some of the bars are open, but you need to show your proof of vaccination or an ATK test. I just went to some rooftop bars last night.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, there we go.
Party girl here.
Russell Crowe's movie was The Greatest Beer Run Ever. That is the name of the movie.
Yeah.
Okay,
That is
so...
a very good name for a movie.
Oh, you know what? This should be good.
Yeah, Russell Crowe just looks like a guy who could down a couple of beers.
Yeah.
All right, on that note, we shall end the show. Thank you to all the viewers for watching our show. If you liked it, please click like. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Thank you to Coffee Culture. Thank you to Caitlin.
Thanks.
Thank you to Natty.
Thank you.
Thank you to Jason, and also Shai, and also Golf. So I didn't mention Golf the other day, but one of the viewers remembered Golf, who does our social media and 100 other jobs. So thank you to Golf. Don't be mad at me. And thank you, viewers, for joining us today. Hope you enjoyed the show. See you tomorrow. Oh, yes. Bye-bye.